The large, dimly lit warehouse is filled with crates and barrels. Xingzhe, a rough-looking man with a permanent scowl, is standing with Yang, his subordinate. They are waiting near the entrance as the heavy metal door creaks open. Jiang walks in, dressed casually in a hoodie. His demeanor is calm, almost indifferent, as he approaches the pair. Xingzhe, tugging at Jiang's hoodie drawstring, "What's this? Fake designer crap? You think you can fool people with this junk?" Xingzhe sneers, clearly enjoying himself as Yang chuckles nervously behind him. "Xingzhe, I can't stand people like you. Always pretending to be rich when you're just a nobody." Jiang glances down at his hoodie, unfazed by Xingzhe's taunts. Jiang, calmly, "I wouldn't know. I bought it at some random store. Couldn't care less about the brand." Xingzhe's smirk falters slightly, annoyed by Jiang's lack of reaction. He suddenly grabs Yang's head, yanking him closer. "Xingzhe, and you, Yang, bringing this useless guy as a client? What were you thinking?" Yang winces, trying to pull away, but Xingzhe holds him in place. "Xingzhe, you're wasting my time with this trash. I should kick you both out right now." He shoves Yang back, kicking him hard in the butt. Yang stumbles forward, trying to explain himself. Yang, desperately, "But Xingzhe, this client. He's the real deal. I swear. Just give him a chance." Xingzhe crosses his arms, clearly unconvinced. "Xingzhe," snorting, "do I look stupid to you? I've been in this business longer than you've been alive. I know who's rich and who's not. And this guy? He's nothing." Jiang, quietly, "Seems like your years in this business haven't improved your brain. Smoking those rubbish cigarettes must have clogged it up, too." Xingzhe's eyes flash with anger. He strides forward, grabbing Jiang by the collar, yanking him close so that their faces are inches apart. "Xingzhe," through gritted teeth, "what did you just say to me?" Jiang doesn't flinch, his expression remaining calm as he repeats himself. "Jiang, I said, you look down on people because you're too arrogant to see the truth." Xingzhe's grip tightens, his face flushing with rage. But before he can respond, Yang steps in, trying to defuse the situation. Yang, nervously, "Xingzhe, it's just people calling you illiterate. You know how much that bothers you." Xingzhe glares at Yang, then kicks him aside with a swift motion. Xingzhe, snarling, "Shut up, Yang. You talk too much for your own good." Turning back to Jiang, Xingzhe's expression is one of menace. "Xingzhe, you're not leaving here standing unless you buy a truckload of goods." Jiang, still unperturbed, pulls out his phone. Jiang, coldly, "Stop tugging on my collar and show me the account. I'll pay." Xingzhe hesitates, then pulls out his phone, showing Jiang the account details. Within seconds, Jiang wires $1 million directly to Xingzhe. Xingzhe's eyes widen in shock as the notification pops up on his screen. He stares at it, utterly baffled. "Jiang, there's more where that came from. I'm here to buy $5 million worth of goods. Get the truck loaded, and I'll pay the balance when the goods are ready." Xingzhe, still stunned, struggles to regain his composure. "Xingzhe, what kind of goods are you buying?" Jiang, firmly, "Rice, salt, anything edible or drinkable. I want it all." Xingzhe's mind races as a sly smile creeps onto his face. "Xingzhe, follow me. I've got exactly what you need." He leads Jiang deeper into the warehouse, his thoughts already scheming. They arrive at a section filled with barrels and crates. "Xingzhe, I can give you a 10% discount if you take the whole batch." Jiang walks over to one of the crates, inspecting it closely. He picks up a brown bag, feeling its weight in his hands. His eyes narrow as he examines it carefully. Jiang, nearly expired. All of it, except for the outer layer. Xingzhe's smile falters again as he realizes Jiang has seen through his ploy. Jiang, calmly, "You're a shrewd man, Xingzhe. Trying to pawn off nearly expired goods on me." Xingzhe chuckles nervously, caught between his pride and desperation. "Xingzhe, how about a 50% discount, then? You won't find a better deal." Jiang places the bag back down, shaking his head. "Jiang, no need. I'm only using the $5 million to buy the best quality goods. But I have plans for these expired ones." Xingzhe's curiosity gets the better of him. "Xingzhe, what plans? Why would you want so many nearly expired goods?" Jiang smirks, his eyes cold as he taps Xingzhe's shoulder. "Jiang, let's just say even expired goods can be worth a fortune in the right circumstances." Xingzhe swallows hard, a cold sweat breaking out on his forehead. His voice shakes as he asks, "Xingzhe, what do you mean by that?" Jiang's expression turns serious. "Jiang, stop asking questions. Just deliver the goods. I'll send you the address later. At that moment, Zhang's phone rings. He answers, turning slightly away from Xingzhe. Zhang, yes? The house? Sure, I'm still selling it. He ends the call quickly and turns back to Xingzhe. Zhang, I've got other matters to attend to. Take care of the food. Without another word, Zhang strides out of the warehouse, leaving Xingzhe and Yang behind. Yang, worried, did he scam us? What's his deal? Xingzhe, still reeling from the strange encounter, mutters to himself. Xingzhe, how is this guy doing so well? His family's nothing special. Zhang arrives back home, greeted by Grandpa Li, an elderly man with a kind but weary face. Li holds out a bag full of cash, his hands trembling slightly. Grandpa Li hears the deposit. Zhang, please. I need that house. We can sign the contract right away. Zhang eyes the bag of money, then looks at Li with a puzzled expression. Zhang, you didn't even inspect the house before making the deposit. Why the rush, old man? Li's face falls, his shoulders slumping as he speaks in a low voice. Grandpa Li, my granddaughter, she needs to transfer schools. We need the house for residency. I've looked everywhere, and yours is the only one for sale. Please, don't back out of the deal. Zhang studies the old man's sincere, pleading expression and sighs. Zhang, you're too honest for your own good. Aren't you worried I might raise the price after hearing that? Grandpa Li's face pales, his hand clutching his chest as he stammers. Grandpa Li, but buying the house will cost us everything. Please, Zhang, we don't have any more to give. Zhang waves off the concern, his tone softening slightly. Zhang, relax. I'm not backing out. Let's get this contract signed. They quickly finalize the paperwork, and Grandpa Li's relief is palpable as he bows deeply before leaving. Zhang, to himself, that old man's honesty will be his downfall when the apocalypse comes. He suddenly stops Grandpa Li at the door. Zhang, wait. Give me the address of where you're living now. Grandpa Li, slightly confused but eager to comply, writes down his address before leaving. Zhang watches him go, a thoughtful expression on his face. The next day, Zhang arrives at the construction site, greeted by the construction manager. The manager is a gruff man, his eyes sharp as he quickly gets to business. Construction manager, we're between 70 and 80% complete. But we need the next batch of funds. Zhang nods, looking around as the manager shows him the progress. They stop under a reinforced door, the manager proudly explaining its safety features. These walls and doors are reinforced to withstand almost anything. Your place will be the safest in the area once we're done. Zhang nods approvingly, his eyes scanning the site. He then shifts his attention to the warehouse. Zhang, and the warehouse? Is it ready? Construction manager, yes, we've cleaned it up, and it's ready for use. You can start moving your supplies in any time. A satisfied smile spreads across Zhang's face as he pulls out his phone. Zhang, perfect. Let's get started. Zhang dials Xingzhe's number, and a moment later, Xingzhe picks up. His voice is cautious, still wary of Zhang after their last encounter. Xingzhe, yeah? What is it now? Zhang, cheerfully, bring the goods. The warehouse is ready. Moments later, trucks start arriving at the construction site, filled with crates and barrels. Workers, eager to get the job done, begin unloading the supplies. Despite the late hour, they work quickly and efficiently under Zhang's watchful eye. Zhang oversees the process, ensuring that everything is stored correctly. The workers, though tired, are motivated by the generous pay Zhang is offering. They comment among themselves as they work. Worker 1, this place looks like a shelter. The boss really values his life, huh? Worker 2, can't blame him. If you've got the money, might as well use it to survive. As the last of the supplies are stored away, the workers start to leave. Zhang stands alone in front of the massive stacks of goods, a look of satisfaction on his face. Zhang, to himself, 10 years worth of supplies, done. He glances at the system interface that only he can see, a small notification appearing in the corner of his vision. Task completed, acquired 10 years worth of supplies. Reward, 20 points. Zhang opens the system's store, browsing through the available items. His eyes light up as he notices a new item, a box labeled Awakening Ability. Zhang, excitedly, finally, a chance to get stronger before the apocalypse hits. Without hesitation, he purchases the box. It glows faintly in his hand before disappearing, and a new notification pops up. Congratulations! You have awakened the ability, Mind's Eye. Zhang's smile widens as he reads the ability's description. The mind's eye allows him to detect hostile or harmful intentions in others, a crucial skill for the chaotic days ahead. Zhang, grinning, this is perfect. I'll be able to see through anyone's true intentions. The system then presents Zhang with his next mission: arm yourself. Zhang's grin turns mischievous as he reads it. Zhang, chuckling, just what I had in mind.